Looking for is you're looking for damaged rollers, any loose links, pins, any missing O-rings, anything that doesn't look quite as it should be. And it's worth, as you rotate, this is why it's so good to have the back wheel up off the ground, because as you're able to rotate the wheel, you're able to check different parts of the chain, because you'll find that a little bit of stretch and give might happen in different parts and not others. So as we go along the chain, we're going to move the bike wheel a couple of turns, and then we're very carefully checking along here. Now this is a brand new chain. I've done a video recently on how to use a chain braking tool and link riveter if you need to get a new chain on there. So it's fairly easy to see on this one the condition of it, but it goes without saying, clean the chain first, because it means without all the gunk and grime and everything on there, you're going to have a much better look at what's going on. And it's one of those essential maintenance things, particularly if you ride in the wet. Keep the chain lubed up as regularly as you can do, because again, you don't want any of the grit, grime and moisture getting inside those links. So as we're checking, we're looking for any tight spots. You can rotate the wheel, just checking that it is moving as it should be. Now this is the correct amount of free play as well, which is fantastic. What we're now going to do is check the chain for any stretch. Like I say, this is a brand new chain, so I'll go through the theory of it. We shouldn't have any issues with this one. So to do this, first of all you tighten up the adjusters so the chain is nice and tight, and then you simply count 21 pins. Now on this one it's more straightforward, because there is the chain that there's the link that I put together, so you can see it's there. If you haven't got anything as straightforward as that and they all look kind of the same, stick a very tiny permanent mark across on the first one, and then what you want to do is count 21 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21. Now, as carefully as you're able to, measure the distance between those 21 pins, so from that first one to this end one, and that's the distance that we're looking at. Now, as I mentioned earlier, chains can wear in different ways in different places, so it's worth taking this measurement 2 or 3 times over the length of the chain, just again by rotating the wheel along and counting 21. According to the Haynes manual, the stretch limit on a 21 pin length is 319.4 millimeters. So again, you don't want your drivetrain snapping whilst you're riding along. So if your stretch is getting anywhere near that 319.4 millimeters, my advice, just swap it over. Again, check out the other video if you're not sure how to do the chain. It's a fairly straightforward job, just not worth the hassle of putting yourself at risk really.